Hello guys, today I'm going to tell you about my Fnaf OC origin story.
Editor here, which is me. So Foxbear is basically like my first OC. He was made like in a middle school for like a art project where you have to make like a character and make a story in Canada. And thanks to that, I actually made my own story about AOC that its name is Foxbear. So, yeah, that's basically kind of why I want to make this story. Also, just to be known, this is a new version. The current old version is lost media, since it was like a part of a school project. I can assure you that the first video that I posted ever in YouTube is still there. Anyways, back to the video.
And the new one was basic written by AI. You may ask why. You have to use AI, you may ask.
I might have other things to do.
Without further ado, here's my Fnaf Fox backstory.
Let me tell you a story. A man named Ido once had a dream of building a pizzeria unlike any other. With his wife, Charlotte, by his side, he poured everything he had into this vision, and together, they finally opened the doors to Foxbear's Pizzeria. Ido wanted animatronics to bring the place to life, but nothing seemed to work. The Fox animatronic malfunctioned, the bear broke down, heads popped off, bodies fell apart, failure after failure. Until one day, frustrated and exhausted, Ido had an idea. What if I combined the fox's head with the bear's body? He painted the fox head bright red, the bear body yellow, trimmed with white and blue stripes. He added a black bow tie, stepped back, and whispered the name of his new creation, Foxbear. And it worked. The pizzeria became a hit. Families loved it, children laughed, life was good. Even better, Charlotte was expecting a baby, but 5 months later, everything changed. A fire ripped through Foxbear's Pizzeria, destroying all of Ido's work in a single night. The animatronics were burned, broken, and Ido was left staring at the ashes of his dream. Days later, 2 teenagers crept into the ruined building, searching for anything they could steal. There, among the wreckage, they found Foxbear's withered, silent body. But they weren't alone. A magical blue and white striped cat named Nancy appeared, and with a spark of her power, Foxbear breathed again. Damaged, missing part of his right ear, and unable to speak, but alive. The teens were about to leave when Foxbear suddenly moved. One ran. The other tripped. From the shadows, Shadow Foxbear emerged, dragging the screaming teen into the darkness. The survivor hid in the office as Foxbear approached, waving gently, trying to show he meant no harm. And then, 6 a.m., Foxbear powered down. The teen escaped into the light. Meanwhile, Ido's grief twisted into anger. He blamed the animatronics, blamed Foxbear. And as darkness crept into his heart, he became something else. Something dangerous. New animatronics were built. Ido made a plan. He wanted Foxbear destroyed. Nancy sensed the danger. She warned Foxbear, and the two tried to escape, but one of the new machines blocked their path. In one final act of love, Nancy shoved Foxbear away and locked the door. A gunshot echoed. Foxbear rushed back to find Nancy bleeding in his arms. With her last breath, she whispered, "Goodbye, my son." Foxbear cried as she faded away, then ran, heartbroken, into the forest. Charlotte found him there. She took him home, hid him in the basement, and comforted him. The world can be dangerous, but you're safe here. But the next day, Foxbear heard shouting. Charlotte wanted to protect him. Ido demanded he be taken back. Locked away and terrified, Foxbear's white and blue stripes began to glow. With a burst of strength, he broke through the wall, straight onto the pizzeria stage. Gasps filled the room. And then he saw her, Charlotte, tied up. "Help me," she cried. Memories of Nancy's death snapped inside him. A guard fired a shot, but the bullets did nothing. And for the first time, Foxbear spoke. "Leave her alone." He fought off the guards and freed Charlotte, only to be attacked by a yellow spring-lock version of himself. Spring Foxbear 2.0. But before the creature could strike, a golden Foxbear appeared and slammed it aside. Then the truth came out. One of the teenagers, the one who burned down the original pizzeria, had been working with Ido all along. Now trapped inside the spring-lock suit, the mechanism snapped shut. He screamed. His last words, "You haven't seen the last of me." Sirens wailed. Police stormed the building. Ido was arrested. Foxbear was saved. He was repaired, restored, and soon after, Charlotte welcomed her baby into the world. Foxbear was finally free, but he never forgot Nancy, the mother who sacrificed everything for him. And a year later, stronger than ever, Foxbear set out on a new mission to find others like him, to protect anyone who had suffered like he did. Because Foxbear was no longer just a creation, he was a guardian.
And that was my Fnaf OC story, basically. To be precisely honest, I did a good job kind of describing things, basically. So I can at least add to a story. I was saying about having like a movie, but I know it will take long and stuff. But overall, that was it. I actually got more stories basically for the rest of the crew. Let me know in the comments, or just like subscribe or hit the like button if you want more. And otherwise, happy late Thanksgiving. And after you watch this video, I'll be posting the cover. And it's something a little special. And also, go check out my new F&M covers because it talk about specific stuff from my Axe Foxbear story.